Hello, and welcome to the Revelry Gaming Podcast. I am Danny.
I'm Daniel.
And we're back for episode 16.
16.
16!
Sweet 16.
It's our Sweet 16, Daniel.
Quinceañera, I believe.
I'm about to get my first period.
Oh, fuck. That's going to be rough.
That's where we're at.
There's going to be blood all over the fucking place. Spraying on the walls.
Anyways, that got a little weird pretty quick, didn't it? How are you, Daniel?
I'm tip-top. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Nice, nice.
Oh, yeah. We need some headshots for the intros.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to get you one of those.
Okay. Yeah, dude is still making...
So take a picture of my dick.
Okay, so here's me. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Here's what we're talking about here. We've mentioned it before, but the dude that's making the intro graphics for us,
right?
He needs some like selfies of us,
yeah,
because he's making cartoon versions of us.
Yeah, he's got to know what the fuck we look like.
Yeah,
you can just make shit up.
Yeah,
you can, but
and he doesn't know you, so yeah. But he needs pictures of both of us, and so we need to do that.
Hell
but
yeah.
instead, I should take a picture of my face, be like, here's me. And then here's Daniel, and just be a dick pic. You down?
I'm down. He's like, what the fuck? It's the ugliest motherfucker I've ever seen. Looks like a dick.
This guy's a real dickhead. All right. What have you been playing, Daniel?
Oh, I've been playing all kinds of shit.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Been playing the Wolfenstein 2, and then I bought Cuphead and started playing that.
You liking Cuphead?
Yeah, dude, that game's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking hard, too.
Yeah.
But
I like that.
Old school game. It's super simple, but, like, actually playing it, it's difficult. Because it's just, you only get, I think at the start, you get 3 hit points. So you only get hit, a couple times, 3 times. And then you're dead. And then I think I unlocked, got enough gold. You can go to a little shop in the game and, unlock different, like, perks and additions to, add different moves and whatnot. So I added another hit point so I can get hit 4 times because I like to make mistakes. So
That's big, though.
Yeah. I was like, I need another hit point. And usually I'd end up finishing the level with 1 hit point left, like almost every level. But they're like super simple, but it's like a lot harder to play than you think, because it's just little things that'll get you. Just like you'll mistime something. There's a lot of timing and dodging under, bosses. I think I've killed 4 of the bosses, and then I did like 1 side-scrolling level where you just gotta run through, and there's guys on the way that you gotta dodge or avoid or shoot, and then there's gold coins to collect on the way, and then there was 1 flying mission. I didn't beat that one. You've probably seen it in videos. It shows them in a little airplane, and like one of the
I haven't seen that.
One of the mechanics is like I think, and for like dodge, instead of dodging out of the way, your plane shrinks really small.
Oh, what?
So it makes you smaller, and then you move a lot faster when you're smaller.
Oh,
so you can,
interesting.
Shrink down, dodge out of the way real quick, then get back big, and you can shoot while you're small. But I don't think it does as much damage, or the bullets don't go as far, or something.
Gotcha.
I didn't beat that one. That was about when I was.
Where you left off?
Yeah, that was about where I left off. I got to that, but it's cool. There's a little overmap. Like I honestly didn't know how this game was gonna play. I haven't watched anything. I just knew it was gonna be good. So I looked it up, or I didn't look anything up. But there's like an overworld, like kind of like a Super Mario World, where it shows you a little guy and you like walk around the map, and there's just little things you can interact with, and that's pretty much a boss fight. So you go in there, or that's a level, and you go in there and beat it. And
oh, nice.
The story was actually a lot weirder than I thought it was going to be. Like,
yes.
I don't know what you do for like 2 Cuphead guys, but apparently they make a deal with the devil. They go to a casino, and they end up losing. They make a bet with Satan, and they lose the bet. He bets, they're killing it on the craps table, and he bets them that if their next roll is good, then they get all the money in the casino.
Okay.
And the one guy's, he's ready to do it, and his brother warns him not to do it because he knows the repercussions, but it's too late. His brother rolled the dice. They get snake eyes. They lose. They owe their souls to Satan now. So they pretty much make a deal to go collect the debt of other people in the game, and those are the bosses you fight.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's actually pretty goddamn fun. You're like, what the fuck? This is totally not where I thought this game was going.
Yeah,
but
no, I had no idea until you told me today that it involves Satan and the devil.
Yeah,
and your 2 little dudes with cups on their heads.
Yeah,
like
it's bizarre, but it gives you a fucking reason for doing it, and you're just go around the world. It's really fast. It loads fast.
Oh, good.
The only thing I didn't like is like sometimes a little like intro to the boss. still just isn't fast enough, like
Right.
when you die, you just get that frustration. You just want to be right back in there to try it again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's short. It's like a few seconds, but it's like a few seconds.
I think it should have been cut out probably.
No, but I might just be being picky.
Yeah.
Because something you just want to reload it instantly and just fucking try it again.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense.
Especially if you're dumb, you keep dying repeatedly because you're doing dumb shit, as I do.
Yeah.
But I'm doing this in all the games I'm playing right now.
Yeah.
You saw that supercut of me dying in Wolfenstein.
Yeah. Yeah. Daniel sent me and some friends of us some videos, or one video.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5 minutes long, and you cut out all the loading times, but you died probably a good 60 times in one level.
Yeah.
In Wolfenstein.
Yeah. And that was only the footage I recorded. There was like 2 15-minute clips that I saved. And that was just like, I got better as it went along, but like there was a bunch of deaths before that. They were even more ridiculous. Just like, I like spawn and die. It was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, man.
It seems so difficult.
It's pretty hard. Like, it's a lot of like, just like figure out a place to fucking hide where you can get to the guys, before they fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Like some of them just like unavoidable. Like there's a grenade that would just kill me every time. Like I knew the grenade was coming. You can see it kill me a couple times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And in one of the scenes, it knocked me down. Like it like went off next to me, which I thought was kind of cool, but it like knocks him down and he's like kind of laying on the ground. It's like halfway through that clip, his like legs are kind of sticking out, and it takes me a minute to like get up, and then I'm kind of hiding behind the little podium, shooting the guys. And then the second clip was me just running up trying to kill that judge because I just wanted to kill the fucking judge, like so fucking bad, because you're in like a court.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Without trying to spoil too much of the game.
Judge Nazi? Nazi judge?
Yeah.
Nice.
But that game would almost be game of the year if it wasn't for Horizon for me.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be. There's just little things in it. Like sometimes there's a part in the clip I posted where you can see the AI just kind of like dies. Like I'm running straight at the guy and he's just not doing anything. He's just standing there.
Yeah.
There's a couple scenes where they're just not doing anything. Sometimes it just won't do anything.
Yeah. I've been playing it on normal, and I've noticed it on normal too.
Yeah.
Like the AI is just kind of dumb in some spots.
Yeah, it's just like, well, sometimes it's like Hitch or something. It's like they just forget to do something. You're just
Yeah.
like, all right, cool, free kill.
So let me ask you this. This was like kind of a criticism I had of the game, which is weird and isn't really much of a criticism. It was just more of a thought. So Wolfenstein, historically, through every iteration of it, is mostly like a corridor shooter, right? You're in kind of tighter spaces. I mean, the original games was pretty much a maze, in tight corridors. And I thought it would be a little bit more interesting if there were some open areas or some areas that were a little more open. And as far as I've gotten, it's still mostly corridor shooting, which is fine. It's perfectly great and fun as it is, but I just thought it might serve your movement a little bit better. Because you move so fucking fast, right?
Yeah,
in this suit that you're in Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah, later on, you don't have the suit, though.
Oh, okay. Oh,
you still move pretty fucking fast, though. But like, I think it could be just due to perk progression, because you unlock the perks, and they add like movement speed, I think, while crouched and whatnot. So you still run pretty fast. But I mean, I'm playing on hard, so I can't really just blaze through the fucking levels, guns blazing.
That's true.
I will every once in a while just to do it because it is fun. Because you can just pull out 2 shotguns and just go fucking ham on everybody in the fucking level. But you die pretty quick on was it Death Incarnate? Yeah.
Yeah, I am
real
Death
fast.
Incarnate.
Like a couple hits, you're dead. So.
So, but are there areas later in the game that are a little more open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
they're not. They're not like real open world, but they're just like seem more open.
Oh,
You're still like a linear. Like I think the main thing I like about the game is the story is so fucking cool, and all the characters are awesome.
Oh yeah.
Like
definitely.
I left the other guy. You have the 2 options to pick who you want. It's Fergus or Wyatt. Yeah, I chose Fergus, and he just fucking cracks me up. Like what's going on with him through the game is fucking hilarious. He gets a robotic arm, but it kind of has a mind of its own.
Right.
So it'll just kind of like start punching himself in the head every once in a while and shit.
I think Wyatt gets the robot arm.
Does he?
Too. Now that I'm like kind of thinking, you and I have talked about this, whether he gets it or not, but I believe he does, but it's not that comical. So it must be pretty different.
Okay.
I
hope it is, because I'm probably going to play through it again just to see.
That's what
So
I
you
was
get a
thinking
path.
too, because since Wolfenstein 1, I always chose Wyatt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I chose him again in Wolfenstein 2, so I thought it'd be cool to go back and see what some of the differences are with Fergus
Yeah.
as the one you choose to let live. So,
Yeah, I'm enjoying the shit out of that game. And
Yeah.
then Cuphead's awesome. I'll play some more of that. That's cool because you can just jump in there, kill a couple bosses, you know.
it seems like so much fun. I really want to play it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then it's cooperative. I mean, I don't have anybody else to play with while I'm at my house, but I figured my
Yeah,
brother's
only
up here.
local co-op, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think just because of how like fast the game is, and you'd have to dodge a lot of shit. It's almost like a bullet hell type game.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be able to do it online. I think the lag would be too.
The latency would be a little too.
Yeah, the latency would just cause you to lose.
It is an indie game too, so if
Yeah.
their infrastructure isn't the
Yeah,
best,
I mean, it's yeah, it had to be that.
Yeah.
I really don't think it could work online.
that's okay. That's okay. I wish it was there.
But I might play with my brother. Maybe I'll fucking throw in another controller on my computer and
Yeah, yeah.
me and him can try to give it a go.
Cool.
And then what else did I play? I started the Frozen Wilds.
Yep,
It came
me
out
too.
Tuesday. So I didn't get fucking far at all. I'm in New Game Plus. I'm on very hard, I think is the difficulty they call it or whatever.
I'm pretty sure, it's
And
just
it's
very
fucking
hard.
very hard, dude.
Is
And
it very
I
hard?
hadn't beat it yet either, so I don't have like everything. I was going through last night. I pretty much spent the time going through all the hunting lodges, getting all the blazing suns, so I could unlock the adept versions of the weapons that you get from the lodge, the better versions. They have. I finally figured out the only thing difference is they have one more modification slot.
Oh, is that the only difference?
Seems like it, yeah.
Well,
So
that's
you can have 4 instead of 3.
That's
Those
pretty
weapons.
big.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
That'd be
So
more
I was like-
powerful.
I was like, all right.
so,
well,
and
that's
you can
cool.
only get those on very hard, right? The adept versions.
I think they might be just New Game Plus.
Oh, okay.
I think they just.
That's
might be,
right.
I think it might just be a New Game Plus thing.
That's right.
But I was like, that took forever because I had to do 2 cauldrons to unlock the skills to be able to go do the last lodge and make it easier on myself, which was still not fucking easy at all. And plus, I forgot how to play the fucking game, and it's completely different from Wolfenstein.
Oh yeah.
I had to relearn.
Yeah.
But finally got to the the part where you climb up and start the actual Frozen Wilds. You encounter a new robot instantly.
Oh my
And
God,
he's
that
a
first robot.
motherfucker, dude.
I'm playing on normal, and I didn't die as many times as you did.
Yeah, I died like
but-
12 times there at least.
Yeah, I think I may have died twice. I told you once earlier, but I think it was twice. And
Yeah,
yeah,
he's fucking me up.
he's not fucking around.
he's
dude.
not fucking around.
It's like a big dog type of. It looks like a Doberman
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah,
If you go into
like
the
a
little
wolf or something, and he's all on fire, and
yeah. and he's aggressive as shit,
yeah,
dude.
super aggressive.
Like
he can leap at you from like fucking 100 feet away. I was
Yeah.
like, Jesus fuck, dude, this is insane.
Well, I noticed too that if you dodge away from that first one,
Oh yeah.
he'll just keep swiping at you.
Oh really?
So he's like, "Oh, you're still fucking in front of me."
Yeah.
And I have a longer. He just keeps going. So you have to like go to the side
Yeah.
or kind of
I always usually
diagonal
dodge to the
behind
side
him.
just because of Dark Souls and shit. So I'm just trying to dodge to the side.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Dodging backwards doesn't always work out.
Yeah, so I got through that, and then you get to like the main village, and you finally get in there, and it shows you the title splash, Frozen Wilds. You're like, oh fuck yeah, dude! It's like I don't know what the fuck I was expecting when I was starting this, dude, but it's like a whole new goddamn adventure. Like you're in a new area. It's all snowy. It's fucking winter now here, so fucking kind of the last thing I want to see is snow in a
No
video
kidding,
game. It's
right?
like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
But I guess you really don't go in the snow areas all that much in that game. There's a lot of like tropical and deserty areas, foresty.
Yeah, not really a lot of snow.
Yeah, so I can see why.
Some.
I can see why they did that. But I mean, I think it would have been cool if they went to like the beach.
That would have been really sweet.
But
Yeah.
I kind of see why they didn't do it. Like coastline, kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, no, so I got a little further than you in there, and I can say that it's really good. It seems like a really fun adventure, and Horizon is still my game of the year so
Yeah.
far.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Like, I played a few games since that sort of in my mind had like been almost to the caliber of Horizon. Like The Evil Within 2. I really loved that game a lot. And then I started this again, and I was like, this is still so fucking fun. Like, my first hour back in was just reacquainting myself with the game. And before I knew it, I was getting distracted by killing shit and going and looting stuff. And, like, I think I did the same you did, like, finished up a little side quest or something. Maybe it was an errand, you know? But I was like, fuck, dude. This game is so good. Yeah. It's so good.
So pretty, too.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's pretty.
So I did one of the side quests in the Frozen Wilds. Or, well, they're all side quests. They all truncate as side quests.
Right.
But there's like main ones and then side ones. You can kind of tell which are the main stories. So I did a main story and a side mission, and they were really, really good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I forget how good the character models are in that game.
Oh, yeah.
Like when they speak and have their, like, they look real.
Yeah.
You know? Especially for an RPG with so much shit packed into it. It's just kind of...
an open world and so big.
Yeah.
It's just fucking pretty. Like, I know that doesn't define a game as being pretty, but that game's fucking great and pretty and fun to play.
Well, and the characters are interesting, too.
Yeah. Like, my favorite thing is... Because I was doing those Hunting Lodge trials, and you have to kill a Thunderjaw by overriding the 2 Ravagers. Mm-hmm. So, it's like... I was actually switched out of the like... Was it the armor weave suit or whatever?
I forget what it's called. The one with the big shield.
Yeah. I actually switched out of that to the stealth suit you get. And there's adaptive versions of those you can get in New Game Plus. But I don't have any of the fucking shit. You got to like hunt certain beasts, and I haven't done any of that shit. So I just switched to the one I had, and it makes you more silent and less visible. Like the monsters won't notice you as much, you know? So I could just start, like, rappel or go down the zip line, run pretty much straight at the Ravager, and by then he'd usually have his back to me, and I could just run right up behind him, hit square to slide, and slide right behind him and hit triangle, and immediately start overriding. It's so fucking cool, like, doing it. It just looks fucking awesome. He's like, move so fast and so quick, and you just sneak right up on it, like, before you can even realize that you're already overriding him, and he's your bitch. He's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But that still took me forever to fucking kill that goddamn Thunderjaw.
Yeah, they're a real bitch, dude.
Yeah.
I ran into one, too.
Oh, did you?
As well, like, on my way up. No, not in the Frozen Wilds, but, like, on my way there, you know?
Okay.
Because it was, like, it's way up in the north eastern part of the map. And I was in, like, Meridian.
Oh, okay.
So I decided to walk there. I was like, this is how I'll reacquaint myself. I'll just walk all the way there. You know, and I ran across the Thunderjaw, and it took me like fucking 10 minutes to kill his ass. But it was so much fun, like, the whole time doing it. Yeah. That game is just insanely fun. Insanely fun. Once you do the
I wish you could have more weapons equipped on your weapon wheel.
Yeah.
You know?
Me too.
Because, I mean, there's a bunch of weapons in there that I don't even fucking use.
Yeah.
There's a, like, spike shotgun thing in there, and...
Oh, there's a shotgun?
It's like a I don't remember what they call it, but yeah, like launches like stakes or something at shit. But it's almost like a shotgun, pretty much. It'll like
apparently I don't know about this weapon either.
It's used to like remove armor off of enemies without actually like really aiming too precisely. So it's pretty much a shotgun. So you just kind of aim at their general direction and like scatters. You know?
Yeah. But it's tough to use it because you can only equip 4 things.
Yeah, and I never use it because I'm like, well, my fucking rope caster is the shit because it fucking, you know, tethers their asses to the ground, prevents them from getting to me. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it feels good to be playing that game again.
Yeah.
I'm playing Persona 5 again, too.
Oh, nice.
One day I'll finish it.
Yeah. Did you get close?
I'm 98 hours and 26 minutes in. So I played it for like another 10 hours over the last week or so.
Oh yeah.
So
you're not done yet?
No, it's such a long game, dude. It's really good. It's just, I don't know. Certain parts, I think I've said this before, but certain parts just get kind of boring. You know, it's all a bunch of story stuff, which is good, you know, but it's a lot of dialogue. So there's certain parts that aren't voiced, so you have to read it. But the story is interesting enough that you do want to read through all of the dialogue.
Damn it, dude. They don't fucking voice it all?
No, they voice... A lot of the game is voiced, for sure.
But they're still reading.
But there's just certain parts where for some reason...
You lost me at reading. No.
Yeah. For some reason, they just don't voice certain parts, which always kind of puzzled me.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, the bits that aren't voiced are kind of like maybe that's the game telling you can skip it.
Inconsequential, like overall story.
Yeah.
But it's interesting enough where you're like, fuck, I kind of want to know what the fuck's going on here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm kind of wrapped up in this high school drama, goddammit.
Yeah, you really do, man. It's like being in high school again. I swear to God. But yeah, I'm close to the end.
Hell yeah.
So my goal is to finish it this week and over the weekend.
Okay.
Who knows if it'll happen.
It's a good goal. Shit, I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to do now. I'm like, I thought I was close to Shadows of War. I still got to play that shit too.
Yeah. Oh, you never finished?
I got a lot of the trophies. No, fuck no, dude. Wolfenstein came out and it's like Nazi killing mode, man.
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of those Uber commandants. Oh yeah, I'm in that game.
Oh yeah. You didn't mention that.
Yeah.
You want to mention that?
Yeah, I'm in Wolfenstein 2. I'm an Uber commandant.
Well, I'll get the picture. I'll pull the picture.
I'm not actually in it, like, but there's an Uber commandant, and you eventually go on like assassination missions that you unlock, and there's one in there named Daniel Eckstein.
Yeah.
And I was fucking laughing my ass off when I saw that because it just shows it as Eckstein on the like Enigma machine. So I was like, holy shit. So I unlocked him, and then he shows up on the kill board, and I saw his first name. I'm like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, and of course, so this involves your last name.
Yeah.
We haven't said our last names, but...
Yeah, but I think most of the people listening to this fucking know who I am.
Yeah, so. Yeah. So, Daniel Eckstein.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious,
I was fucking dying, man. I was fucking real. And then he's called... there's all backstory each time you start one of those missions, on who this guy is, and they call him the Butcher of Boston.
Yeah.
I guess he did some pretty fucked up shit in Boston.
Yeah. What do they call it? Sadistic son of a bitch?
Yeah, it's a sadistic son of a bitch.
It describes you pretty well, I'd say.
I thought so.
Except for the Nazi part.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Except for being an actual Nazi, but I thought it was pretty fucking close.
Yeah, when you first told me about that or sent a picture, I thought you made it.
Like it was an in-game part where you can just kind of make a commandant or something.
Yeah, or it played into the story, like you recall the name of this, something like that.
Nope.
But yeah.
Nope. They just put him in there. I was like, what are the odds, man?
Seriously, dude, it still kind of blows me away. Like, what the fuck are the odds that they landed on your name?
Yeah, first and closest you can get to my last.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty insane. Pretty fucking cool, though.
Yeah. That's a lot of what I've been playing. Yeah, like I said, I want to get back to Shadows of War. Mm-hmm. But I thought I was close, but I hear, you said that Act 4 or whatever is supposed to kind of drag. And I still don't even think I'm out of Act 2. Because I was just running around fucking doing shit. And then I started doing some more main quests because, I was just fucking killing orcs the whole time. Mm-hmm. I was like, I should do a story mission. Kind of progressed that, one mission. And I was back to killing orcs.
Have you met Gollum yet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. He shows up, and then I found Douche.
Oh, yeah.
Orc Douche.
Douche.
So I got back to the area where I found him because he was in, my prologue. Or the opening part. Is that the prologue?
Yeah.
He was in the prologue area, and then you leave that area. Excuse me. And then you have to go back, or you can eventually go back. So I was finally able to go back to that area, and now he's the goddamn overlord.
Oh, really?
I was like, motherfucker.
What a douche.
Yeah, what a fucking douche, right? So now I'm going to have to kill all those little bitches just to get to him, and then make him my bitch.
Yeah.
Because I want him. His name's Douche. I'll just find him on the map. And
I
can make videos of that because it'll just make me laugh for hours.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, you're handling the flooding of games we've got in October a lot better than me. I'll say that.
Yeah, there's a fuck ton.
I just can't keep up with it.
I can't even,
dude. I can't even. But yeah, I hope to beat Persona, finish Horizon, and then probably go back to Wolfenstein.
Damn, dude. You get on that Wolfenstein, man. There's some fucking awesome parts in that game.
I know.
They just blow your fucking mind.
Horizon just sucked me right back in.
The story is so fucking good in that Wolfenstein game.
It is.
It's fucking really good. And some of the parts, you're just like, the fuck? They just did that shit. Holy hell.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk more about that stuff, too, toward the end of the year for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
We should, rank them, make official lists.
Yeah.
Our official lists of Game of the Year. That would be fun. Okay, well, should we get into this news?
Yeah, we got some news stories here.
There's quite a few.
Yeah, a bunch of shit going down.
Yeah. Why don't we talk about PSX first?
Yeah,
you want to talk about that first?
That's coming up.
All right, so if you haven't heard about this yet, PSX is going to be a little bit different this year, apparently. There was a PlayStation blog post sort of outlining what's going to be there and what to expect. And basically what they've said is that there really isn't going to be a keynote proper.
Not like the last 3 years.
Yeah, full-on press conference.
The opening night or the opening day, they have the open up with a keynote.
Yeah.
And then open up the game floor.
Mm-hmm. For reference sake, last year's keynote is where The Last of Us 2 was revealed.
Right.
So obviously that was really fucking exciting to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is an event for fans.
Exactly.
You know, press is obviously there too, but it's for the fans. So if I can just read a bit of the blog post here, it kind of explains it pretty well. Oh, I have the wrong link up here. This is for what we were searching for earlier. Okay, I won't read it. So it basically says, are you an early bird ticket holder? Which you and I both are.
Yes.
And if you're an early bird ticket holder, you have access to a quote unquote special event.
Right.
Friday night, which is actually the night before the convention proper starts.
Yes.
And they're not calling it a showcase. They're not calling it a press conference. They're
calling it a presentation.
Yeah, presentation. So, yeah, no keynote.
It sounds like they're just because.
What else does it say there?
They just announced all that stuff and showed all the games at Paris Games Week.
That's
which
right.
was just last week. So I guess they don't. It says they have a few surprises here. It says we'll provide updates to attendees on games. We'll meet some special guests along with a few surprises and more game updates. Should be fun.
Yep.
So that'll be taking place on Friday, December 8th at 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Yep.
I think it's. I kind of see why they're doing this and why it's only to early bird ticket holders is because last year, you know, I think wasn't it at 9? Did it start at 9 or 10? I don't remember. And then
that's a good question. I don't remember.
I mean, it was really beside the point, but I think it was behind schedule. They were trying to get everybody into the you know, what the fuck was
the Anaheim Convention Center?
Yeah, into the convention center, but like, what would you call that room?
Oh, I don't really.
Wherever the fuck, where they're having the goddamn keynote, trying to get everybody in there, and they were just there's just too many people. They didn't have enough staff to get them, you know, security checked and into there. Mm-hmm. And then there was just too many people that they couldn't get everybody in there anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think to avoid that this year, they're just having something for early bird ticket holders because that way they know how many people they're going to have there, and then they can let those people in to watch this. And then everybody else that's not an early bird can just watch it on the internet because it looks like it'll be live. You can watch it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then, so, I mean, they're going to have something. They're going to stream it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they can actually, the next day when they open up, they can just focus on getting people in the doors to check out the games. It looks like it says they increased the show floor by 50%.
Which is a lot.
To accommodate new activities. Which will also include a new competition areas for Gran Turismo Sport, a larger PlayStation Gear store, which was sorely needed because that thing's a fucking nightmare to get in every year we've gone. I think we only got in on... Which one did we get in on? The San Francisco one?
I think that was in San Francisco, year 2. Yeah. The second one.
I think we went through there like the first year in Las Vegas, but just quickly. I don't think we even bought anything.
I don't think I bought... Oh, I bought my Bloodborne shirt. No, that was in San Francisco too.
Yeah.
You're right. We didn't buy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nightmare, dude. It's small. They only let a few people in there at a time.
Yeah. And it was like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fucking... It'd be like... It was a 3-hour wait, I think,
last
year to get in there.
Yeah. Like at all times.
Yeah.
At all fucking times.
Yeah, at all times. 3 hours to fucking wait in line to buy some shit, you know? That's why I was like, no, fuck that shit. I don't need to buy that bad.
Yeah, no. Well, what really sucked, too, is that what I do believe it was last year, they were selling reprints.
Oh,
this is so fucking silly of the cards because we're missing one.
Yeah.
Right? Is it still just one we're missing? Or is it a couple now?
We're missing, I think we're only missing the ones for like the tour. The drive around truck tour.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one we're missing.
Okay. Yeah.
But
did they do that again this year?
They did.
Did they have a card this year?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
And it was a really cool looking one too.
So 2 of them then.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. But either way, yeah, that is sorely needed. You're right. I actually didn't read this part. I'm totally like a news connoisseur. I just read the first couple of paragraphs, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is all the information we need. But that's good.
But yeah,
that is good.
Bigger PlayStation Gear store, and then they're going to have more merchandise unavailable online and more. according to their blog post.
Yep.
But cool. Hopefully that gear store is fucking massive. Hopefully
yeah.
that whole 50% is the gear store.
Right, dude. Yeah.
Massive, like one whole end.
Come in whenever you want. We got fucking more stuff than we know what to do with.
Yeah.
Because that's what they should do too. You know, people are buying the hell out of all that shit that's there.
Side thing, did you see that new statue they put up on the gear store, the online gear store?
A new statue
of Aloy?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's pretty badass. It's I think it's only $40.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'll pull it up real quick and you can look at it. Continue.
Yeah. So I was okay. One thing I was gonna mention here, the person that wrote this blog post was Sid Schumann, and he's the director of Sony Interactive Entertainment America, their social media department. And in the comments, someone wrote, "Wait. So is there no keynote on Saturday morning? Is the keynote now Friday night? This isn't very clear." And Sid Schumann responded by saying, "On Friday night, we'll have a special presentation with opening remarks, special guests, and game updates to talk about. We're not calling it a showcase, given that we're coming a few weeks off of Paris Games Week, but we'll have some cool content to share." That is a cool fucking statue, by the way.
I like it.
That's awesome. It's only $40?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was thinking about getting it.
Wow.
So Aloy could hang out with herself.
Yeah.
Collector's edition.
For right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it right next to her. And then get the Thunderjaw to sit in the middle.
So back to this comment from Sid. That basically is what he's saying, is they're not calling it a showcase because they're coming off of Paris Games Week.
Yeah.
So I don't know. People are just kind of like...
Seems like the Bloodborne 2 dream might be dead. Unless they're just like...
Unless they're fucking with us, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just reveal it to the early bird people and be like, "Oh yeah, Bloodborne's fucking 2 is a thing and it's here. Play it tomorrow." God, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Because wherever they make the announcement, it doesn't really matter. You know, it'll be big news wherever it comes from. So that's what I was thinking. Honestly, like that's my only real hope at this point is Bloodborne 2. But so there is the bit about like a few surprises. And I'm like, God damn it, if it's from software. Yeah, but you're probably right. I really don't think it's going to be there. I don't think it exists, honestly. So,
I hope it does.
Yeah,
it exists in my dreams.
Yeah,
if we think about it enough, it'll fucking come.
Grant us eyes. Well, okay, that'll be fun. We got something to do that Friday night, I guess.
Yeah,
right.
Bum down there, check it out. Hopefully we can get in. Hopefully it's not all fucking packed as fuck.
Well.
Hopefully everyone's flying in. Oh, I guess the people would be flying in that Friday. Well, I don't know. Guess we'll see.
I bet a bunch are flying in Friday night. Well, before. Yeah. Now that if they know about this, maybe their plans have changed.
Hopefully they're inept and they just don't show up and it's just me and you.
Yeah. And Joe. Yeah. Just the three of us sitting there. All right. Well, let's move on. There's a bunch of other stories. What should we talk about next year?
The Xbox One X came out.
Yeah, yesterday. It did. That's pretty big.
Yes, I guess it sold out on that Project Scorpio version. I don't know.
Pretty quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, and then are there any of the regular ones available? I forgot to check. I was going to check that today while I was at.
Oh, I didn't really look either. What are you going on Amazon?
Yeah, I was just checking Amazon. They're a pretty good base of what the fuck they got.
Well, given the fact that Nintendo didn't make this, my guess would be yes. Because they don't play the supply and demand game like fucking Nintendo
currently not
does.
in stock, but in stock on November 12th. So you can buy it on Amazon, and they'll ship it on the 12th.
Oh, okay.
They get them in. So
okay,
it's around if you want it.
November 12th.
Yeah.
So that's what
4 days
next Monday or something like that.
I think so.
About a week. Okay.
Yeah. Sunday. So it'll actually ship Monday because they lie and they don't actually ship shit on Sundays usually.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got games and shit.
It's got some games.
It's got some games. It's got all the games fucking that were on Xbox, and some of them have patches. I think there's a list you can find online.
Yep, IGN's got a list up right now.
Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider's been pushing that shit hard. They got the fucking Pro or the 1X update live, so you can play that in 4Ks.
Yep.
With your 6 teraflops of fucking power.
6 teraflops.
I wonder if I am curious to see how it does.
You mean sales wise?
Yeah, like
I'm really interested
if it charts, if it can beat out the Switch. Because I think it can. I think it will. I think it can beat out the PS4 in sales.
Definitely. Yeah. It's its launch month. Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't think you can beat out the Switch though.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the Switch is available now. I went to Best Buy Friday or Saturday, and there was like 8 Switches there.
Fuck, man. I think I'm gonna get one soon.
I want to get one too.
Yeah.
I mean, two games that are 10, rated
hard to
10 by
ignore.
almost every. Yeah, it's really hard to ignore.
Yeah.
I haven't had a Zelda game that I've loved in years, decade probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a decade.
Same with Mario, right?
Yeah.
At least for me. Anyway.
I haven't played a Mario game in probably 2 decades.
Yeah.
A new one. So
Me either. It is hard to
wanna
ignore,
give it.
though.
I want to give it a shot.
Yeah,
I'm willing
but
to try.
so this list though of games that will be supported by the Xbox One X
Right.
is actually pretty. It's a pretty big catalog.
Well, if you think about it, I mean, the Pro's been out for a year. They pretty much only got to fucking, save as Xbox X, and it's a, updated, right? Isn't that how that shit works?
Wait, what? What do you mean? What?
Well, they already had Pro. A lot of games already have Pro updates for
Oh,
the
yeah.
PS4 Pro, so they just got to pretty much make that compatible with the One X. Mm-hmm. So I mean, probably turn on a few new sliders, because it's got a little bit more power.
Yep. Yeah, makes sense. It's just good that there are games that are at least.
I only wanted to talk
support.
about this because I had ulterior motives.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear about PlayStation's new bundle they're offering in Europe
I did not.
as a counter to the One X? It's I think it's only available in Europe right now. I don't know if they have announced it for the US, but in Europe they're offering the what do they call it? What do they call it? They have a name for it. It's the exclusive bundle, the Pro exclusive bundle, and it comes with Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, GT Sport Limited Edition, Wipeout Omega, and Horizon Zero Dawn with the Frozen Wilds DLC for the same price as the Xbox One X.
Nice.
Cheeky bastards, dude.
No shit.
They even
dude.
when they announced it, I think on Twitter, they even had the winky emoticon next to the announcement.
Really?
Yeah, like they're totally taking a shot at them.
Wow.
So it's the Pro with all those games, and then at the same price point.
For $500?
It's £449. So
okay.
it's $500 American. I don't know how that fucking conversion.
I
shit
really
works.
have no idea
I'm no
either, but
fucking wizard.
$449 sounds right though.
Sounds like around there $500.
That's a fucking good deal,
It's
man.
a fucking killer deal. They're all exclusive games, Dota too. I think the only meh one in there was that Wipeout Omega, but I know a lot of people like that game.
Right.
I don't really give a shit, but
Huh.
But
Well,
I mean-
hey, that's good. They need to compete somehow, right?
yeah, I just thought that was fucking funny. They just fucking come out with that. They're like, oh yeah,
That is
well,
funny.
fuck those guys. We got fucking this bundle over here with
Hold on a
fucking
second.
5 games.
We have exclusive games
Yeah.
with this console?
Yeah. What do you got?
Yeah, I don't know. I hope it does well. I honestly do wish I had a reason as far as games go to buy an Xbox, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna get the One S.
Yeah. For the
that thing's
Blu-ray.
that thing's gonna be on sale pretty much everywhere on Black Friday for
Yeah.
$189. I think Dell has it for $179, and then Target has it for $189 with a $25 gift card. I don't know why they do that shit.
Right on.
Here, spend money. We'll give you money back. So fuck.
Right.
Goddamn sense, but all right. But I want to get one of those for an Ultra HD Blu-ray player.
Me too.
And I'm fair. I'll do that. There's actually Best Buy actually has an Ultra HD Blu-ray player on sale right now. It's usually $200, and it's on sale for $99.
$99?
That's the cheapest one I've ever seen. I think it's a Sony too. And I was like, well, but that One S plays games at least.
Yeah.
And I do like having games. So
Yeah. Well, and if there ever is a good exclusive game,
yeah,
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm sure Gears 4 is fun.
yeah.
I don't think it's, great.
Oh, I played Gears 4. I bought that on my computer.
Oh, you did,
Played with
huh?
my brother.
Did you beat it?
Yeah,
Is it good?
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Played most of it with my brother, and then I finished like the last couple levels. Went through it. But the one guy, I think he's the guy from the original ones, the old dude. It's the one guy's dad, pretty much in this one that you're playing as. And he's a funny
Marcus
fucker.
something?
It might be Marcus Phoenix,
Marcus Phoenix, yeah.
or is he the one that doesn't he die?
I don't know.
Somebody dies in the game. I don't know enough about those fucking games to have.
I played the
but it was
first one
fun.
a lot.
It was fun. They're all fucking just super jacked up, fucking monster killers.
Yeah,
dude.
these stupid looking blockheads, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking it.
What are they?
it's
What's the
fun.
enemy? The locusts?
I think so. Yeah, but they're
Must
all
find the
fucking
locust.
super ripped. You're like, dude, how do you wipe your ass? You got your arm back there, bro.
right?
But it was fun. Yeah, I liked it. You know, it was a good time.
Speaking of the Xbox One X, Digital Foundry did a review.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it's a pretty good video too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those guys.
I do too.
That one guy.
They're very thorough.
Yeah, really thorough.
Very
Holy
thorough.
shit. You got their graphs and shit,
Yeah.
the
frame
frame
counters
rates
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, they zoom in on textures. It's really good. So go check that out. That gives you more of a technical aspect too. I like that too. They just
You know what they said? Was it a good buy?
good. Wait, what?
You know what they verdict was?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much everyone's conclusion right now is that it's good. It runs games really well. It is 4K. It really is the most powerful console out there.
Makes sense.
But the software isn't there.
Yeah.
They have no first party titles.
Yeah.
You know, they have some, but like this year, what have they had this year?
Nothing.
Nothing. So,
Nothing that I can recall. Forza 7.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's a fucking driving game. Those aren't really like the benchmark anymore. They used to be back in the day. Like, look how fucking good this driving game looks. Remember that? Mm-hmm. But that's not really like a thing anymore.
Yeah, they were Digital
Now when you're
Foundry.
getting shit like Horizon Zero Dawn, you're like, look how fucking good this game looks. Mm-hmm. Do you play on resolution mode or performance mode or whatever it is?
Horizon.
Yeah.
I think I have it on resolution. I can't tell the difference, honestly.
I think there's more effects and shit going on if you put it on the other one. Like particles
Performance?
and fucking, yeah.
Well, it makes sense because it's not rendering it at 2160 or 4K.
Checkerboard 4K.
Yeah. But I put it on resolution now that I think of it because
I keep switching back and forth.
I just can't
I
tell
don't
the
fucking know.
difference.
I can tell on certain textures if you look at them, but you got to be like looking at them like. But how often you're just like staring at a fucking goddamn blanket?
Well, see, and I've done that. I've done that to try to test it.
Yeah.
Like I've got it on resolution and I'll zoom in. Like sun hitting rocks in that game is a really good texture to look at, in my opinion. Okay. You know, you can see the textures really well.
Divots
So
and shit and the detail.
yeah. So in resolution mode, I do that. You know, I zoom in on a rock as best I can, and then I'll switch it.
Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah, I can't tell a difference, which is weird because it says it's super sampling it to 21 to 4K. But I don't know. Maybe I leave it there because I feel like there's a slight difference.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Quickly, I want to say this. This was from October 31st, but we missed this last week.
Oh, did we?
But I just wanted to shout this out because their game launches. It's about PUBG. What's this guy's name? Brendan Green, maker, the game director of PUBG. Mm. He had an interview, I think, on IGN, and they asked him about if they if they think if he thinks the game should be considered for Game of the Year, because there's a lot of talks about that because the game is still technically in early access.
Right.
So can it be considered? And that's floating around if you pay attention to fucking news. That's a thing. But I liked his response, and this guy won some fucking kudos from me for his response. He says, personally, I don't want to win Game of the Year. He says, while I would love to win it for the team, I think this year there have been far better games. Green specifically called out The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Horizon Zero Dawn as masterpieces of game design and storytelling. So I just want to shout that out because I like this guy now.
Yes.
Like,
what's this guy's name?
Brendan Green.
Brendan Green?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Brendan Green.
This guy knows shit. See?
Yeah.
So he wants to win it for his team, which is,
well, yeah, of course you'd want to win it, but
he's like, nah, man, there's way better shit going out fucking this year.
Yeah.
And then also Mario, which also got a 10. So I just wanted to shout that out.
Yeah. No, good. I'm glad you brought that up.
And then there's one other one. EA is waiting a year to make any more Switch games. Their only game out, they have FIFA.
Oh, is this another one we missed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry.
No.
Shit, I just wanted to fucking bring these up because I thought it was just funny that EA, I think the only game they've released on Switch so far is a FIFA game, which is apparently fucking shitty as fuck.
Really?
They're doing the same old EA thing. They're just fucking churning out the game, trying to just port it over, not really doing like putting a special team on it, to make sure it's the best FIFA game on the Switch they could possibly make. They just kind of do a shitty port. And
just port it on over
and when they're like, oh, it didn't sell well, they're like, well, yeah, you fucking did a shitty job at fucking porting it over. You just, did a piss poor job. Of course it's not going to sell well. People aren't going to buy shit.
Fuck EA,
so then they're
man.
like, oh, we're not going to make Switch games because they don't fucking sell. You got to make fucking good games. You got to have like teams dedicated for the Switch. So I just thought that was funny. They're like, oh, we're going to wait a year.
Right. If we can divert for a little bit longer, actually, on that.
I like diverting.
This is new. This is sort of new stuff, but it kind of plays off. Well, it's EA. Pretty much.
Fucking
That's
EA.
the only similarity.
I just want to hate on those guys forever now.
Dude, they really are starting to suck, man. Like,
They've sucked for a while, but
yeah. So you're familiar with Angry Joe, right?
oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So think what you want of him, but I've liked Joe for a really long time. I enjoy his reviews.
His videos are hit and miss with me. Sometimes I enjoy them. Sometimes I'm just like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
It's like anybody though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I like him a lot. But he actually did recently. I think he posted this video yesterday. He has an interview with a multiplayer designer from DICE.
Oh really?
To respond to the criticism they've received for Battlefront 2 and their loot box shit.
Really?
So pretty cool that they did that, but you quickly learn that he's there for PR purposes.
Oh really? He can only say certain shit.
Yeah, he's dodging the questions, and that's why I have a lot of respect for Angry Joe, because he doesn't like when he has an interview with a game developer or a publisher or whoever it is, like he doesn't tone it down and, suddenly his opinion is gone. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't, he's not being an asshole. He's being professional and courteous about it, but he's basically saying like, hey, why the hell do we need loot boxes in our games, and why is progression based around them? Mm-hmm. Straight up asks him that question, and he just kind of dodges around it.
Motherfuckers.
And says, well, loot boxes are there to offer players more
choice,
more choice and more
choice.
Opportunity to play the game in different ways that they might not necessarily have done otherwise.
You should clip in that scene from fucking Matrix right there. The illusion of choice, consequence. Fucking where he's going off and going on.
Yeah. Yeah, but
living in the Matrix, Danny.
Yeah, but and it sucks too, because this guy was from DICE. And I bet there were EA execs behind.
There's guaranteed there's a PR guy standing right behind fucking the camera.
Oh yeah, it's like set up in a Skype call type thing. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, you can tell that there's an EA exec pointing a gun at this guy's fucking head. Yeah. And so it's just too bad that he dodged those questions, and it just made it about PR, because they're like, yeah, we're listening, but it's like when the hard questions get asked to him, he can't really say anything, because it's like he's just a developer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So it's not to knock developers, and that's not what he was trying to do in this interview.
But he's trying to ask him like point blank the question, but he can't actually say the real answer.
Yeah.
Can't be like, to make EA money.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude, exactly. That's why it's so funny when he sits there and says, oh, well, the loot boxes are there to provide opportunity for the player.
Was this his most recent video he posted, or?
I think so.
I'll have to watch this.
It's worth watching. It really is.
I'll give it a watch.
Yeah. So kudos to him.
Yeah.
For whatever people may think of him, I think he's got integrity, at least.
If we're hating on EA, there's another thing. Kind of Funny Games Daily, the Greg Miller joint.
Right.
He has, they usually have a guest host on, or, every once in a while. He actually has Janina Gavankar. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm probably butchering it, but I'm sorry if I am.
From Battlefront 2?
Yeah, she's from Battlefront 2. She's pretty much the lead actress, the main voice, the main character you're playing through the game. Which she seems awesome, by the way.
Well, it was the one that did the the E3, or EA at E3. Wasn't she the one on stage?
I honestly don't remember. I only heard her voice. I didn't actually look up who she was, but she seems awesome.
Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about.
And she did Ubisoft's. Is it that girl?
No.
Oh. Because I
don't know.
Okay.
Now I'm confused. I can't remember.
But yeah, they have her on. She's the star of Battlefront, and I guess they get to talking about her in Battlefront, and then she talks about the whole stories and games, if that's going away. And when she heard about the news from Visceral closing, I guess she got a hold of Todd Stashwick, the co-writer, and apparently he lives like a block or two away from her. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna come over, and they got to talking, and he was telling her about it, and she was just like super bummed out. And then I guess she kind of showed her what he had of the game, and she just remarked on how like amazing it looked, that it was pretty much Uncharted but Star Wars.
Fuck.
And she's like, it was fucking beautiful. She's like, it was so fucking awesome. And I was just like, Son of a bitch.
God damn it, man.
I just thought that was fucking pertinent information. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I hope some shit gets leaked on that, like what they had.
Me too.
So then we can be more bitter about it.
Yeah, no kidding. I won't turn down more reasons to hate on EA.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so back to where we were originally, the Xbox One X. You want to talk about this, the stuff that Phil Spencer has been talking about?
Oh, yeah. This is some actually kind of interesting shit.
Yeah. Really kind of cool because he's being, I think, as transparent as he can be.
Yeah.
Basically saying, I'll read the quote here. He had an interview with Bloomberg. And in this interview, Phil Spencer says, quote, "We need to grow, and I look forward to doing that. Our ability to go create content has been one of our strengths. We haven't always invested at the same level. We've gone through ups and downs in the investment." End quote. And so what he's basically saying, though, I mean, it's a much longer interview.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But basically what he's saying is like, hey, yeah, we know that our first party is kind of lacking.
Yeah. We're working on it.
Yeah.
We're going to start working on it. Mm-hmm. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good news.
It is good news.
They need to do some shit.
They do, man. Fuck, they need to catch up.
They also even started talking about, how they could, potentially publish to other platforms. Mm-hmm. They even mentioned the PS4. Like,
oh yeah, that is one that he mentioned, huh? That he's like really not opposed to publishing.
Yeah, like Minecraft is already, they own Minecraft. It publishes on everything fucking known to man that has a TV screen. Mm-hmm. Fucking
wasn't that deal
refrigerators, toasters, whatnots?
Didn't that deal go down after the game had launched though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was already on everything. I think when Microsoft acquired what's the company name?
Mojang?
Yeah, Mojang. Correct.
Mojang? One of the two.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just continue to publish on it because that game just fucking produces money. Mm-hmm. So why would you try to limit it to Xbox?
Yeah.
Or Windows, if it just fucking prints you money pretty much.
Yeah. Do you think that Microsoft at any point would just get into publishing games and that possibly their platform might just go away? You think that would ever happen? Talking like way far in the future.
I think it's possible.
I think it's possible
it's extremely
too.
Possible because they're kind of almost competing with themselves with their with Windows.
Yeah,
pretty much. You have a Windows PC, you can play most. I think if not all Xbox exclusive game now will be on Windows.
Pretty much, yeah.
Microsoft Play Anywhere.
Mm-hmm. I don't think like Halo
hasn't come to PC yet.
No.
And I don't know if it ever will, but it could in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's possible too, but it's also weird to think like
I don't know if they'd give up. I think they just have too much money to like actually throw in the towel. I think they'll make a valiant effort, like he's talking about, making some new first parties or buying some first parties. Mm-hmm. And do you think they'd just buy a studio, like buy studios that already exist? Like who would they buy? Because I
have no idea.
It's not like they don't have money. They're fucking Microsoft. They can buy whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
They can buy whatever. What they bought Bethesda. I heard that on Kind of Funny Games Daily.
Oh, were they talking about that?
Yeah, I think what's his name? Tim. He's like, they could buy Bethesda. I don't know if they'd sell Bethesda. I don't think Bethesda would let that happen.
No, I don't think Bethesda would let that happen either.
I don't know how. Is Bethesda owned by one guy, or is there like a group of people that fucking own that shit? How's that work?
I'm honestly not entirely sure. Maybe we should look into that.
But like,
I really like Bethesda too. But
if you got Microsoft money, you'd be like, yeah, I'll give you fucking $4 billion.
Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna say no to that?
I don't know. That is a good question. I don't think it would happen, but that is a good question.
Saying, or a studio like Bethesda, that makes a lot of games, like Square Enix.
Mm-hmm. Bethesda also has ZeniMax, which is like a parent company sort of thing. So I don't think it's just Bethesda. Like Bethesda has their publishing.
Is ZeniMax the one that kind of trying to buy Ubisoft?
No.
Which one's that?
It starts with a V.
Oh, Vivendi?
Vivendi. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, ZeniMax is a part of Bethesda. They're the ones that developed the Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, okay. But since then, I think they had done more publishing. And ZeniMax Online, like I think, is the umbrella around like the publishing side of Bethesda and the development studios. So Bethesda Softworks, I think. I should read up more on that because I do enjoy that developer. But no, I think they do need to acquire studios.
So
they need more studios.
Yeah, I think if that fails, if that initiative fails, they create these first parties, the games they make come out and don't do good.
Yeah.
Then I could easily see them saying, yeah, we'll just start publishing games.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine though.
Or if their hardware continues to decline in sales and then it can't catch back up, which I really don't see how they're going to. And I think by time, the One X is the most powerful console on the planet right now, which it is, but I think PlayStation 5 is eventually going to have to come out.
Oh yeah.
And that thing's just going to fucking obviously destroy because it's going to come out later. So then Microsoft will have to come out with another one to match.
Yeah, that's what's so weird, like how Xbox is doing things just so differently.
Yeah.
I mean, Sony kind of is too, like with the PS4 Pro.
Yeah, they just beat them to it.
Yeah, they beat them to it, and then Xbox comes in like, what is this now, a year later?
Yeah.
Was it last year the Pro came out? Yeah. So, and it's like really a leap forward. Like this could be their new console, but they're just... they're making the old games playable on it, and they're still developing for both consoles.
Yeah.
But same as the PS4 Pro. But it's like, I don't know, the way they market it, it's just kind of...
you think, like, I think Microsoft's also talked about how they might just do iterations of the console. It'll always be the Xbox, going forward, and it'll always be, like, I guess, backwards compatible. But I think PlayStation's going to do that with the 5 as well.
I think so, too.
I think they'll almost have to.
Yeah, I think backwards...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's become like a big thing.
Yeah.
Backwards compatibility.
And what's funny is that Sony like pretty much invented that.
Yeah.
The backwards compatibility. Yeah, the PS2 played PS1 games, PS3
yeah.
played PS2 and PS1 games until it didn't anymore.
Right.
Because it just costs too much. But I think going forward now, they're pretty much just PC hardware. So it's really not that hard to make them backwards compatible now.
No. It shouldn't be.
The original Xbox and stuff are still, closer in line with PC hardware than like the PS3 is to like the PS4 or the PS2 is to the PS3. They were like specific chips for those things. So you'd actually make that chip on the, built into the system in order for it to be able to play those games.
Right.
I think all the Xboxes have been pretty much kind of based loosely on PC technology. So I think it's easier to emulate and do.
Right.
Which is why they can do it so easily. And then, so I think, but from now on, I think the PS4 will play PS5 will play PS4 games and so on. But
it really should be that way, man.
Yeah, I just think it will have to be.
Yeah, for a long time I didn't particularly care about it, but when you start thinking about how like some of these infrastructures need to be shut down eventually, and especially like the more we move into digital era of games, like where do your games go when that all shuts down? Yeah. We still want those games.
Yeah, you bought them.
Yeah. So if it's all just tied to your account,
you just bought a license. And they can refuse that license at any time. That's why I don't like digital games.
That's true.
They don't actually fucking own shit. It's like, oh, sorry, you can't get this game no more. We shut down that download server for that. You can't. If you want it, you can. They'll give you a warning.
Yeah. That's a whole other can of worms.
Yeah. But then it comes down to space. We're gonna fucking put all these fucking goddamn games.
Is that how it is on Steam? Are you buying a license on Steam?
Yeah.
Okay. But there's longevity in Steam.
Yeah, you know. Steam's like PC and fucking like that motherfucker makes Gabe ain't not running out of money. He ain't gonna take no games off.
Yeah.
The only time they pull games off of Steam is when like it's a publishing thing. Mm-hmm. Like I think when I swear when Activision lost the deal with Marvel to make their games, Deadpool got pulled down. I remember that happening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that game went away for a little while. Like you couldn't get it digitally, and then they redid it and brought it back out on PS4, and then it was back again. I seem to remember that happening.
Yeah,
weird shit.
Hopefully Xbox does something though. They really need to plant their feet somewhere.
They have to, because then if PlayStation gets too comfortable, then they'll start doing dumb shit again. So hopefully Microsoft keeps it up. You gotta have competition.
Yeah,
Nintendo isn't really competing with PlayStation. I wouldn't say they're like doing their own thing over here.
Yeah,
as they always do,
which is kind of a good thing too, as long as they're doing their own thing right.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, they seem to be doing it right this time.
Yep,
they got two 10s in a year. That's
a big accomplishment.
That's pretty fucking right.
Yeah. All right, let's move on, shall we?
Yep.
So Telltale laid off 25% of their employees.
Shitty.
Very
deal
shitty
for those people.
So as far as I could tell, this wasn't like kind of a normal thing that I think happens in development where they bring in a bunch of people cyclically to work on a game and then it's done and they let a bunch of people go because they're cyclical employees. I think this was like overall
their games just aren't doing as good, or they're not making as many games or something.
Yeah, well, I don't know. They make a lot of games. I feel like they do. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, yeah, they had the Batman game. They had the Wolf Among Us. They have The Walking Dead. They did
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy,
which I believe is going on right now.
They're still making episodes for that. That's not all the way done yet.
I don't think so. I might be wrong.
They did Tales from the Borderlands. But all these games are still like the same kind of game. It's just a different backdrop, pretty much.
Well, and they
that's gonna burn people out. You can only have it's not as special anymore. Like the first Walking Dead game was special because it was kind of like new, and it was attached to the Walking Dead license.
Yeah, and it was cool, but that's all they've stuck with.
I didn't really like it.
I didn't like The Walking Dead at all. Maybe I'll go back to it someday.
I played it. It just wasn't my thing.
Yeah. Because I played through Life is Strange.
Until Dawn was a lot better, in my opinion.
Until Dawn.
Yeah. It's more of a video game, but still basically the same idea. You're just making choices, getting to the end story.
Executed better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I played Life is Strange, which of course isn't Telltale, but similar, and I really liked it. Yeah. So, but either way,
I just don't like The Walking Dead, so maybe that's why I just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I could give two fucking shits about The Walking Dead. Yeah. Kiss my ass.
The Talking Dead. It's like, fuck, dude, I don't give a fuck about these guys.
Me either. So yeah, the reduction affects 90 staffers across all of Telltale's divisions, but are, according to a press release, not going to affect Telltale's already announced state of games, which includes the new season of The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us, which is the season 2 of The Wolf Among Us.
Oh, cool. They are doing a season 2 of that? See, I heard that one was good. That one sounded more up my alley.
Yeah.
That one sounded more up my ass.
More up your ass. So if you think about this for a second, though, 90 employees is 25% of its staff. So if you multiply that 9 by 4, that's 360 employees.
Damn.
That's a lot of fucking employees.
Yeah.
For the type of shit they're pumping out, it kind of makes sense that they're reducing.
Yeah.
And obviously it sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry to everyone that lost their jobs.
Yeah, it totally sucks.
But I don't know, for the quality, I think they do need some restructuring. Because one thing I have
think
heard,
they are releasing all the previous Walking Dead games with all the all the episodes and I think DLC. Was there DLC for those games? I don't know how those fucking games work. But I know they're coming
the
out.
Telltale games?
Yeah.
No, they're just in episodes.
Okay.
So you can buy the season.
Okay.
And then the episodes come periodically. Right. Or you can
I know they're doing a
remastered
version for the PS4 that includes them all though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
To build up for this last, I think this is the last season. The next one they're doing is the last season of the
games. The Walking Dead. Yeah. I think we talked about this months ago. It was revealed at Comic-Con.
Oh, was it?
I believe. Yeah. That was one of our first episodes we ever did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't remember that far back.
Me either.
Fucking 15 episodes ago.
I don't remember what happened to me yesterday. So yeah, that really sucks for the people that lost their jobs, but hopefully maybe they can focus a bit more and start releasing less. Because it does seem like they release a lot, and I don't know, maybe try to pull in new audiences or do different things. So, all right.
This one's just fucking nutty. GTA 5 has sold 85 million copies. Who the fuck's buying this game still?
Dude.
Who the fuck? That's fucking madness.
So one thing I thought about with this is that GTA 5 released in 2013, correct?
Yeah, the original one.
So that's
on PS3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah. Yeah, it was toward the end of those life cycles. So then it came out
the summer before the PS4 launched.
Yeah. Yep. So it's been sold. So it was on those old consoles, and then it came to the new ones. right? So maybe they've gotten...
Which was 2014, right? Is that when it released? And then it launched on PC in 2015, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah. That's how it went.
That sounds right. But either way, like jumping into... I mean, the same thing happened with The Last of Us, you know. Of course, that's PlayStation exclusive. But, you know, 85 million copies, though.
Yeah.
Still, regardless.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
There's how many people in America? 320?
Yeah.
That's like a pretty big fucking chunk of...
Everybody in America.
Everyone, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's so many fucking people.
It's a fuck ton of people.
Yeah. Is that more than Minecraft?
It's got to be approaching.
It's got to be, right? Because I thought that Minecraft...
I think Minecraft is one of the highest selling games ever.
Minecraft sales number. Let's see if I can find something real quick. Oh, no.
Is this true, too? They're also saying Take-Two has said that microtransactions will be in all future titles they publish.
Yeah, that was sort of an aside to this.
Motherfuckers.
It's
dude.
Take-Two Interactive that's stated that. And real quick, Minecraft, as of February 2017, Minecraft sales hit 122 million copies.
Oh, fuck.
This is via Polygon.
God damn.
Polygon's a little weird sometimes, but I think they're reputable enough to, you know.
So that's why
122
that's why
million.
Microsoft keeps publishing that to everything.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Well, that's making us money.
Yeah, prints money.
Yep. Prints money, exactly. Yeah, so I thought that was interesting. Take-Two saying that they're going to have microtransactions in all future titles.
As long as it doesn't, like, affect the, like, single-player aspect of a game so much, and then it's, like, the online components, like shark cards are in GTA 5. You can earn all the money, you know, proper, but just playing. Mm-hmm. Granted, it takes you a fucking long time.
Yeah.
Depending on how you do it. And then, but if you want to buy a shark card, I don't really fucking care. I mean, I won't buy them. You know? But I mean, that's one of the reasons I don't really play GTA Online, because I'm just like, all the cool shit in there, I don't want to just play that game to grind to get the shit, you know?
Yeah.
So, there's just too many fucking games to play.
It is kind of funny how GTA gets less shit for their microtransactions. You kind of notice that?
Yeah.
Like, nobody really talks about the fact that, like, GTA Online is,
Raking
in a lot of ways, pay to win, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah, you can get that fucking motorcycle that flies around and has fucking rockets on it. You can just fuck anybody up with that thing.
yeah. Like, you buy a shark card, you can buy it instantly.
Yeah.
But, you know, like our friend Ryan plays the ever-living shit out of that game. I don't think he has been recently.
Yeah, I think he's...
But he used to. And it would take him a long time to get certain shit, you know? So, but maybe it's because the whole thing is separate from their actual narrative, storyline, single-player shit.
Yeah.
You know?
People don't, like, really care. And they do, to their, you know, credit, they put out a lot of content for that game.
Yeah.
A fuck ton of content.
Yeah.
Have you seen the transforming races that they do? Oh, I actually wanted to play this because it sounded fun, but, like, you'll be driving as a car on one of their, like, crazy stunt tracks, you know, and shit, with the loopity-loops and the fucking jumps and shit, and you'll go off, like, a ramp, and then your car will morph into an airplane or a jet. And then
What the hell?
And then you go flying in, like, through fucking checkpoints as a jet, and then it'll fucking come down, and you fucking morph into a motorcycle, and then you're on motorcycles fucking driving around.
Holy
you drop
shit.
into it and turn into a Sea-Doo, and then you're on fucking Sea-Doo races.
And it all just happens...
Yeah, in the game,
instantaneously,
like,
right?
In the race, yeah, like it fucking like spins and fucking like morphs into the next thing and fucking
That's awesome.
It looked fucking cool as shit. I was like, wow, that looks like fun.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Like,
no kidding.
if I wasn't playing 3 or 4 other games right now at the moment, you know, I'd go give it a shot.
No shit, man. I always think about jumping back into GTA 5, but yeah, we just get drowned in fucking new games. So
yeah,
it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it's not a bad problem.
Okay, what else do we got here? GameStop's new rental service.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, if you didn't know about this, GameStop now has a rental service. Let me pull this up here. It's called Power Pass Unlimited.
I think it's just for a little while, right?
Yeah, it's kind of, I wasn't quite
Like
sure.
they just started doing it, and it's for like a 6-month period or something, right?
Yeah, it's for a 6-month period, and in this 6 months, you can
$60.
Yeah, $60. Pick up any game you want.
Used game.
Used game, yes. Pick up a used game, bring it back whenever you want, and trade it for another game.
Yeah.
And rinse and repeat as many times as you want. And then at the end of the 6 months, you get to keep one of the games you've rented.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that part. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so you're basically
so whatever game you end up on, if you don't take that back and get the game you want, you're fucking fucked. End up with some bullshit game that you like never really even started because you're like, because you're just swapping out games so much, ran out of time or wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
End up with fucking Sharknado 2 or some shit.
Sharknado 2. Sharknado the game.
I couldn't think of a fucking shitty game.
Yeah, so yeah, you get to keep one, and I'm not sure like on the exact details of like you have to have rented it or you can just pick one or whatever, like, but I don't know. I think this is good for consumers for sure.
Definitely good for consumers.
Kind of bad for developers.
Way bad for developers.
Yeah, so it sucks in that regard, but I don't know. A lot of gamers, I'm sure.
Well, it is what they're doing is just trying to get you into the store.
Yep. To sell more games.
Yes, or to sell you some fucking, fucking pop figures or some fucking t-shirts. You been into GameStop recently?
Couple of months ago.
It's like a video game hot topic in there, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, they repair phones now and shit like that.
Dude, it's fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
Gotta diversify your bonds, I guess.
I guess they're smart for doing that, though. I mean, they kind of had to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can hawk your phone in there.
Hawk your phone?
Yeah, sell it to them.
Okay.
Like almost like a fucking pawn shop. You can sell them all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, dude.
A used dildo and be like, what do we give you for this?
A used dildo?
Yeah, it has to be used.
Yep.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I got a few of those I can take in there.
All right.
I mean,
just kidding.
Yeah, cool for consumers.
Bad for developers.
Yeah.
But not a bad deal. I mean, if you're, strapped for cash and you want to play all the fucking video games.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
It is a good deal.
I think you and I are, like, for the most part, not special, but a little bit. We spend a little bit more money than the average gamer, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Not that we're fucking rich or anything.
No, I'm not rich by any stretch.
We just allocate more of our budget into that. So
it's like, oh, fuck, I won't eat for the next 2 days.
You can play some games instead. Let's see. What else? Oh, the voice actors strike has ended.
Oh, yeah. I remember hearing about this in fucking a while ago. What the hell were they striking about? Not enough pay?
There's if you click we're pulling this from IGN. I honestly wasn't too versed on what was really going on here.
They're part of the like Screen Actors Guild? Yeah, they just have to strike if you're part of that. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck, man, I want to work.
Yeah, so...
can't.
Yeah. So IGN does a pretty good job of just summarizing what's been going on. It says that beginning in October 2016, members of the Screen Actors Guild - American Federation of Television and Radio Artists. Jesus. It's a long title. They refused to work with the likes of Disney, Activision, and Take-Two. Same publisher we were mentioning earlier.
Fucking the evil empires, bro.
Yep. So they refused to work for them, citing the lack of fair payment deal for voiceover artists working for video game companies. So in a nutshell, they weren't paying them enough.
Yep. Makes sense.
But it has ended.
Fuck, dude. Why doesn't Disney, Activision, and Take-Two fucking paying these guys more? They all fucking have so much goddamn money.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Cheap bastards. Fuck.
Dude, they must.
Disney owns Marvel and Star Wars, so they got money.
Yeah.
Activision makes Destiny and fucking World of Warcraft and what else? Call of Duty.
Well, if you want Activision.
Yeah.
I mean, they're Blizzard as
and
well.
Blizzard, yeah.
So,
so
Diablo.
They got money.
Yeah.
Take-Two,
they definitely have money.
Make Grand Theft Auto, which just sold 85 million copies, so they got money.
Most of these execs for these companies are definitely wiping their asses with at least $10 bills. You know what I'm saying?
$100 bills.
Okay, or that's just...
And somebody else is doing it for them.
Yeah, little slave.
And they're paying them fucking $5 an hour. So they're getting their ass wiped with $100 bills by a guy that's getting paid $5 an hour.
Yep.
Or $5 a wipe. I don't know how you'd work that out because you don't shit like fucking. It doesn't take you an hour to get your ass wiped.
Somebody break down the dynamics of
how that would
being
work.
a professional ass wiper. Let us know the logistics of that and how much they'd need to make.
How many wipes they would have to do to like survive.
Yeah. Okay, so there weren't really specifics on what the deal was and how much money they were going to earn, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know how much a voiceover actor makes, but I mean, still, when games are selling 85 million copies,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's more money than some movies make, or a lot of movies make.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's
Definitely.
like, fuck, well, what's the math on that fucking ridiculousness?
Yep. But there was one sort of insight to what transpired of this deal being made. In September, a tentative agreement was made with all 11 affected publishers to bring the strike to an end after publishers agreed to bonus payments, more transparent contracts, and means to combat vocal stress. So apparently maybe that was a thing too, vocal stress.
Yeah.
Or overworking them or something. Or,
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to let some video games have like how many lines are in The Witcher.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's see. Keith Farley, chair of the SAG-AFTRA Interactive Negotiating Committee, said, quote, "The bonus payments we asked for are now part of the video game industry and are a base from which to build upon. I'm excited for all that we've achieved."
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Props to them.
Good for them.
I want those guys to get paid money. I don't want to read shit, so
Yeah, man.
I need voice actors.
We want good voice actors,
So
too.
Grand Theft Auto, if they sold 85 million copies, and I just put in as $40 because the game's on sale now, it's old, so I'm just rounding down. $3.4 billion.
Oh, is it? Oh, did you do the math?
Yeah. I had a calculator. It did it for me.
Nice.
I was over there with a pen, It's like fucking
Doing algebra.
Yeah.
Long division.
Yeah.
3 point. So at $60 a pop.
That's $40 I did it at.
At $40.
Yeah. I went down to $40 because the game's often on sale for $40 or $30 now.
Okay. So we can say confidently that they've made at
Yeah.
least $3.4 billion.
Yeah, exactly.
Or not made because there's costs.
Yeah, and
continuing support, distribution.
Yeah.
But $3.4 billion.
Yeah.
They've made a lot of money.
Fuck yeah.
Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
they totally could have $100 wiping their ass.
Not to mention shark card money.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think there was a number on that given out recently.
Like what the percentage was. Of,
Yeah, of how much they've made on it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what that was.
I think Take-Two, speaking, we going back to this a little bit, Take-Two, the publisher, I read something, maybe I can pull it up here. It was something like 46% of microtransactions was their profit.
Whoa.
Or some insane number. Like, that's insane, right? That's a
What do you
huge
mean,
amount of money.
46%?
Like, their overall profits, 46% of them
Was from microtransactions?
was from additional
shit,
purchases. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I bet the amount of money they make off of microtransactions way more than what they actually make on selling the game.
You think so? It's got to be, right?
Well, yeah, because you can only get it digitally. So it's probably a lot smaller percentage that goes to Sony or whoever's hosting the, servers or whatever to, buy the mic or buy the fucking content. Mm-hmm. So I bet they make a fucking huge amount of money on microtransactions. That's why every company right now is trying to push them so bad.
Yeah. So there's a piece by Gamasutra. I've actually never heard of this
Gamma
site.
Sutra, I've heard of that one.
Oh, okay.
They're a thing.
They transcribed a phone call or like a phone session or whatever from Take-Two and
the financial, like the fucking like stock report that they do.
Conference call. Yeah. So with the
sneaky bastards,
the chief of Take-Two and some of their investors, and one of the things he said,
we're killing it.
he's basically like, so first of all, he kind of outlines that the video game industry is changing, and then he goes on to say, quote, that's a sea change in our business. I don't really know what he means by that. That's a sea change, like a sea, like an ocean. I don't really know what he's saying though.
Goddamn financial guys.
The whole point though is recurrent consumer spending, aka microtransactions, is 42% of our net bookings in the quarter.
Jesus.
It's been transformative for us.
Fuck.
So net bookings, I'm not, financially
Everything that's going in the
illiterate,
book.
but
I think that's everything that's going on their books.
Yeah.
Like shit they actually have to like report.
holy fuck.
So they might even get more. They're just like squirreling it away somehow with some fucking stock market trickery.
Yeah.
Fucking greedy bastards.
Yeah. Fucking insane.
That's fucking nuts.
What else we got here? Oh, the vault in Wolfenstein 2 is unlocked
yeah, I saw that
now.
was open. I haven't fucking looked in there yet.
No. It's apparently it gives you the first DLC.
Do I have to like pre-order or something, or is it just do I just get it?
I think you might just get it because they don't have a season pass, do they?
I don't know,
or anything like that. I don't think they do. It was in the latest patch for Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah, that's where I saw it. I saw it in the patch notes when I updated it.
The timer has now been replaced by a tab called the SAS machine, which allows player to take part in 10 new combat simulations, all having leaderboard functionality.
Oh, right on.
As long as players have reached Chapter 2 in the game's campaign, they'll have that option available. What else is here? Oh, yeah. Oh, there is a season pass. Yeah. Further to combat simulations, there is also a new tab labeled Freedom Chronicles, which gives players who own the Wolfenstein 2 Season Pass access to the first DLC pack, Episode 0.
Oh,
I didn't know there was a Season Pass. I guess I overlooked that.
More Nazi killing. Right on.
Yeah, and also for Xbox, it is 4K resolution support for the X. So that's what that fucking thing was.
Did you hear how much space Rise of the Tomb Raider takes up on the One X?
Like almost 100 gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's insane,
fucking
dude.
nuts, right?
Yeah. Holy shit. That's I see that being kind of a big problem. Like, I know they have external hard drives now, so maybe it really isn't a problem. But goddamn, dude, those are big fucking...
Yeah, there's like 10% of a 1 terabyte drive, right?
Yeah. So 10 games and you're full.
Yeah.
Probably like 9 games, really.
Yeah.
Save files and all that shit.
Fucking OS, system fucking reserve space and shit. You never get that full amount.
No.
That's
Oh, yeah,
nuts.
for sure.
Hey, wait, can you swap out the hard drive on the One X? Is it user swappable?
I honestly have no idea.
Me either.
They have external hard drives, so I think they probably
does
just
the
go
PS4.
that route. Yeah, I know.
They added that. So you can have internal. You can have a maximum of 10 terabytes of storage in the PS4 right now. Because you have
10 terabytes?
Two
Wow.
internal, and the external will recognize up to 8 terabytes. So you can have a total of 10. Which is fucking absurd.
That's pretty cool, though. That's
Yeah.
pretty nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. What else we got here? One more thing? 2 more things, real quick.
Oh, okay. What we got?
PSN trophies can now be used
Oh, yeah.
for PSN credit.
Yeah, this was just announced. When was this announced? You got that fucking date here?
A couple of days ago, I'm not sure.
Is that? I was like
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah. So the system, you want to explain this system? I think you understand it better.
Yeah,
than
I went
do.
on there. So they've had their like Sony rewards like website you can go onto, and I don't remember how it links. You can link it with your like PlayStation Network account, and you've been able to do this for a while, and pretty much it covers anything Sony. You can earn rewards for like buying Sony Blu-ray or Sony Pictures movies, and then kind of registering them on their website. I don't remember how the hell you do that. I've never done that before, but I'm pretty sure you can do it. And it'll earn you points, or if you buy movies digitally, you can earn points. And then now you can actually go on there, and the way I saw it worked is you can, like, they show up as like ways to earn or something like that. And there's like one for platinums, and there's one for silvers or golds, and then silvers.
Yeah.
And so you have to earn
like little milestones.
yeah,
Kind of.
So you like click them to unlock them, and then it'll apparently start tracking and following your PSN account. So when you unlock 100 silver trophies, you get 100 reward points. Mm-hmm. And I think 1,000 reward points is worth $10 on the PSN. Is how it works out.
Yeah.
So and then like there's 25 golds will give you 250 points, and then 10 platinums will give you 1,000. So that'll give you right there, $10.
Yeah.
And then they have a bunch of things you can buy with the points. You can buy like new games, like Wolfenstein 2, I think was listed on there. I don't remember how much the games cost or how much. There was a PS4 listed on there. So I'm not sure if you can stack these. Like if you can earn 10 collect 1,000, then earn another 10 platinums and collect another 1,000.
Yeah, it's a little unclear as to like,
and it's not retroactive. So if you have a bunch of platinums, you can't just go on there and get a bunch of points.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
like you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do.
Or
that.
even me, I'd have like, I have 15 platinum trophies. I get $10 at the very least, right? So,
but I mean, still pretty cool. Gives you a way to earn some shit for doing shit you're already doing. If you're like earning trophies, which I usually go out of my way to get them. So
yeah, I think this is really good. I think there needs to be a little bit more of a reason to get trophies.
Yeah, I like shit like this. And then they did like the themes when you'd get like beat a game and get the platinum in a game.
Those were always really cool.
They'd give you a free, platinum theme. Horizon had one. Bloodborne has one.
Those are the only two I know of.
I think Neo had one. Maybe I could be wrong on that.
I don't know. I platinumed that. I don't remember getting one.
Maybe not. I could be just making shit up in my head. That finally came out on PC.
Neo?
Yeah.
Nice.
I guess it has some problems.
Oh.
From what I've read.
Like most ports do.
Yeah.
Right.
People were bitching about it. Oh, it's a fucking console game. That's why. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. Immediately fucking, grab their pitchforks and blame consoles.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. I hope they sort it out because the game is awesome.
Yeah, for real.
The game is fucking awesome.
For real. I'd like it to sell more, too.
Yeah. Rewards. I think that's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to shoot for all those points. I think I already got like 700 and something points. So
Hell
I should be able to theoretically get $20.
Nice.
Then I'll buy something stupid. Fucking $20 shark card.
For the freeze.
For like $250,000. I think it's all $20 gets you.
Yeah. All right, we got one more. Let's wrap this shit up. And this one's pretty cool. Assassin's Creed Origins.
Oh, yeah. This one
is selling 100% better than Syndicate.
That's crazy. Like exactly 100%?
Maybe they're rounding up or something.
Yeah.
We pulled this from IGN. They of course pulled this from Ubisoft.
Yeah, they're probably rounding up, huh? Because
I'm sure
you wouldn't round down. Like you'd be like 101% better.
Yeah. Or maybe it was 102, but they were just like, let's just say 100. Or maybe it was 97. Yeah. So, 100% better, meaning it's doubled in its sales in the same 10-day period following launch. Cool. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited to play this one. I haven't bought this one yet. There's so many fucking games to play, but I'm
have
gonna
it
get it
sitting.
Oh, you bought it?
On my shelf. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I knew I was going to play it eventually. I was like, I'll give him the
It's going to be on sale on Black Friday, so I'm going to pick it up then.
Yeah, I probably won't play it until after Black Friday, so maybe I fucked up there.
Yeah,
but
it's all good. Shadows of War, I think, is fucking half off. Black Friday. Yeah.
Nice.
But I didn't pay a lot for that game anyways because of Best Buy's deals and shit, so.
Yeah. But this is good to hear.
Not too butthurt about it.
Sounds like their year paid off. Because if you think about a 100% growth.
Yeah, that's pretty uncommon.
Yeah. And it's kind of like they made up for those sales they didn't get the year before. Sort of. Only for 10 days. Might change. Yeah, but I keep hearing good things.
It looks fucking awesome. I've seen a bunch of things. I saw a video yesterday. It's like Trials of Anubis or some shit like that. It looked fucking awesome. There's a giant-ass Anubis guy. He looked all fucking cool as shit, and you're like fighting him in the desert. He's like huge. Like fucking rah! And fucking he's like, fucking shooting shit at him. I don't know what the fuck it was. I'm assuming it's some sort of like trial thing that you can do in the game, like a side mission type weird quest, whatever.
Something grandiose.
Yeah.
And fucking.
It looked fucking cool as shit, though. I was like, oh man, it looked pretty as fuck, too. I was like, oh man, I want to play that.
Well, and apparently the world's huge and really dense, too. And lots of attention to detail. I did see a funny video yesterday.
They're like, oh man, like they took a lot of elements from Witcher 3. They're like, why did they have to take Roach? And it shows this guy's horse and he's in the water and it's like fucking glitching out and like fucking drowning and shit. It's fucking hilarious.
Roach is back.
But
made an appearance in Egypt.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that game up. Probably on Black Friday if I can.
I really want to play. There's so many fucking games I want to play. It's impossible.
I got to at least beat one of the games I got before I'll buy it. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
I got a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I'm not right at the end of Wolfenstein.
Yeah, you'll be done with that probably by next week, huh?
I'm hoping so.
Yeah. Well,
that's all I got.
That's all I got, too.
We didn't really have a main topic. We just kind of fucking figured we'd just ramble on. I'm pretty sure we did a good job at that.
Yeah. I don't know how long it was, but yeah.
It feels like
plenty of news stories. So we'll have a topic next week, though. Maybe talk about some other games. We're going to try to possibly do this a little differently, like with game reviews. We might do extra videos.
Yeah.
When the time comes, if we want to talk about a game to review it.
Like in depth.
Yeah.
Right on.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. and we'll see you next week.
Peace out.